FightHype.com here with Nonito Donaire trainer Robert Garcia, former fighter yourself. When you get a fighter like Nonito in the gym with all that all-around skill, that speed, that powerful left hook, is it something that you just tell him let it go and eventually it's going to land?
He's a complete fighter and he listens, and I told him in the first minute in the break after the first round, he's looking to counter you, and in the last second before the round he landed a good punch. I said that's all he's looking for, so don't go out throwing first, let him come at you, let him throw first, feel his punches, and he did. He listened and felt his punches and found a perfect punch.
Yeah, he appears to be also a thinking fighter. He looked like he was just figuring him out in the first round, and then he just came out so confident. I mean, he all along, I mean, is that something you see even in the gym in his demeanor?
You know what, he has it. There's so many times where he feels down, where he feels like he's not good enough or he's not prepared enough, but that's my job. I have to bring his confidence up. I have to make him think positive, and when I do that, there's nobody that can stop him.
About that confidence, you were training Antonio Margarito. You had that little controversy with the video. There was some controversy here with a lot of stuff maybe with the family that got made out in public. What did you talk to him about as a former fighter and having gone through some controversy on how to deal with all the reports and negative press?
That was just part of the sport. I think being us and being Margarito and his team, everybody looks at us like we're the bad people. We were the bad people then, but we just got to know that it's part of boxing. Margarito has gone through bad things also, especially with the hand wrap and everything. So any little thing's going to be bad for him. So we just got to be careful with what we say. We got to be careful with who we talk about, and but it was just something to hype up the fight, and we did. I think we did a good job hyping up the fight. It was an interesting fight. It was an honor going in against the best in the world, and we did, and we were in one of the biggest fights of the year. So we were proud of what we did.
Manny Pacquiao has transcended the boxing industry. Do you think now with this knockout, plenty of even the Mexican fans, all fans were proud, thought it was an amazing knockout? Do you think now Nonito falls in that category as someone that all fans like, no matter what their ethnic background?
You know what? I think we get one Manny every 100 years, so maybe we cannot get the same in Nonito, because it's just something unbelievably the way Manny turned out to be. But I know that Nonito is as good or even better as a fighter. The popularity, everything Manny's got is just something that we don't see that often, and we might not see it in nobody else anytime soon. But I know that Nonito is very skillful and could be as good or better.
You got a growing stable. You're an in-demand trainer now. How do you handle all that, and what do you look for when a fighter comes to your gym? What is it that you look for, and whether you're going to work with them or not?
I love helping everybody out. I still haven't turned nobody down. People come to my gym, and I got foreign fighters in my gym. I got guys that are in my gym every day and have no dates because they still haven't, they still don't have a promotional contract. I love what I do. I love helping people out. If it's somebody from Texas, from New York, from wherever, and they call me and they want my help, I'm more than happy to help them. I got beautiful people in my gym that help me out, and we have a great team.
So have you just learned and accepted that everything's just part of the sport? When you were a fighter, people respected you, gave you all love, and now as a trainer, because of certain things, you're kind of on the maybe a bad guy of the sport by a lot of people. Do you just ignore all that and just do your job, live your life?
Ignore that. I know I'm doing a good job. I know that that very few trainers, if any, bring fighters from zero to world champions. And I did that with Steven Levano. Nobody ever thought Steven Levano was going to be a great champion. He defended his title 5 times. Brian Belora, nobody ever thought Brian Belora was going to become world champion again, and he did it impressively by beating Solis by knockout in the 11th round. So I just know that I get guys from zero to world champions. What other trainers don't. Other trainers get the world champions and they just train them to defend their titles. I think I make the world champions. I get him from zero. Brandon Rios, I got him, since he was an amateur, and now he's fighting for the title. And if everything goes well, he's going to become world champion. So that's what I do. I love doing that for my fighters.
So Nonito's probably going to travel to the Philippines, take some time off, and live in even more of the stardom that he just gained. What do you tell him on how to stay focused and stay hungry as a fighter, so that this can continue to rise?
He's got his wife next to him who's always on top of him, so I have nothing to worry about that. What I'm going to tell him is go in enjoy it. Enjoy life. You know, you're a hero right now. You're the man. Go enjoy it. You know, and Rachel's always there to take care of. So I have nothing to worry about.
Any closing thoughts you have to say out there to the boxing community, to your fans?
For all the boxing supporters out there, this is only the beginning. With Nonito, Brandon Rios, my brother Miguel Garcia, there's so much more that we're going to do. Margarita's coming back also, so there's just so much that I got to offer.
And quickly, Brandon Rios with his title fight coming up. How are you seeing him in the gym, and how confident are you that he's going to be victorious?
Tough fight, you know, tough fight, but I feel so confident. Just the way I felt with Nonito against Montiel, that's the way I feel with Brandon against Acosta. I know we're in against the best lightweight in the world. If Marquez never fights a lightweight, I think we're going against the best lightweight next to Marquez. So we got a tough fight, but Brandon is ready for that.
Okay, thank you.